Fyodor Mikhailovich Dostoyevsky or Dostoyevsky, the 11th of November 1821 to the 9th of February 1881, was a Russian novelist, short story writer, essayist, and journalist. Dostoyevsky's literary works explore the human condition in the troubled political, social, and spiritual atmospheres of 19th-century Russia, and engage with a variety of philosophical and religious themes. Many literary critics rate him as one of the greatest novelists in all of world literature, as multiple of his works are considered highly influential masterpieces.
A man who lies to himself and believes his own lies becomes unable to recognize truth, either in himself or in anyone else, and he ends up losing respect for himself and for others. When he has no respect for anyone, he can no longer love, and, in order to divert himself, having no love in him, he yields to his impulses, indulges in the lowest forms of pleasure, and behaves in the end like an animal. And it all comes from lying to others and to yourself.
The best way to keep a prisoner from escaping is to make sure he never knows he's in prison.
Pain and suffering are always inevitable for a large intelligence and a deep heart. The really great men must, I think, have great sadness on earth.
The mystery of human existence lies not in just staying alive, but in finding something to live for. The darker the night, the brighter the stars, the deeper the grief, the closer is God. Nothing in this world is harder than speaking the truth, nothing easier than flattery. It is better to be unhappy and know the worst, than to be happy in a fool's paradise. When I look back on my past and think how much time I wasted on nothing, how much time has been lost in futilities, errors, laziness, incapacity to live, how little I appreciated it, how many times I sinned against my heart and soul, then my heart bleeds. Life is a gift, life is happiness, every minute can be an eternity of happiness. If you want to overcome the whole world, overcome yourself. Love the animals, love the plants, love everything. If you love everything, you will perceive the divine mystery in things. Once you perceive it, you will begin to comprehend it better every day, and you will come at last to love the whole world with an all-embracing love. I gave up caring about anything, and all the problems disappeared.
What is hell? I maintain that it is the suffering of being unable to love.
It takes something more than intelligence to act intelligently. The most offensive is not their lying. One can always forgive lying. Lying is a delightful thing, for it leads to truth. What is offensive is that they lie and worship their own lying. Learning to love is hard and we pay dearly for it. It takes hard work and a long apprenticeship, for it is not just for a moment that we must learn to love, but forever. I think the devil doesn't exist, but man has created him. He has created him in his own image and likeness. Nothing is easier than to denounce the evildoer. Nothing is more difficult than to understand him. People speak sometimes about the bestial cruelty of man, but that is terribly unjust and offensive to beasts. No animal could ever be so cruel as a man, so artfully, so artistically cruel. Destroy my desires, eradicate my ideals, show me something better, and I will follow you. The more you succeed in loving, the more you'll be convinced at the existence of God and the immortality of your soul. Thanks for watch this video.